Hello everyone, here's the plants we've had in bloom for the past 3 months.
This is an oncidium twinkle. We think it's the variety Fragrance Fantasy. Unfortunately, the blooms were on their way out when we filmed this because it flowered in the end of December when we were away visiting family.
This is our Phylogeny fimbriata. We've had this plant for a few years and it does okay but never thrives. We keep it in moist sphagnum with some bark. The flowers have a peculiar smell similar to bleach.
Phalaenopsis venosa blooms for us every winter, and it also has a really weird smell, like smoke, somewhere between smoked meat and tobacco.
This plant blooms so much we've had it for 5 years and never repotted it. Because every time we try it, it has a new flower spike. And again, another peculiar scent. To me, it smells like a horse's stable.
This mini Phalaenopsis is one of our most reliable bloomers, and it's scented too, so it's one of my favorites.
We've had mixed results with our paphiopedilums, but paphiopedilum pendion seems to be really easy to grow and bloom, at least in our conditions. We keep it moist and under lights and it's doing really well.
We got Phalaenopsis Fairytale Joy at an orchid show years ago, and got it directly from the hybridizer, Joseph Fu. I'm not usually a big fan of the 3-lip type of pyloric orchids, but this particular plant seemed so beautiful to me, we had to have it.
This no ID Cattleya was one of the first Cattleyas we got, and we got it because it was so small and it had pure white flowers. It's the only Cattleya we have that blooms reliably, and every year the flower seems to have more and more pink in them, which I find very interesting.
We got this paphiopedilum from a garden center with no flowers, and I was convinced it was one of those red bulldog type of complex hybrids. Years later, it now bloomed and it's yellow. I'm not mad at it because I find it beautiful as well.
This is our Maxillaria variabilis that grows like a weed and blooms every year. To show how smell can be very personal, to her this plant smells like burnt plastic, and to me it smells like delicious walnuts.
Suffice to say, he likes this plant much more than I do. Like other Maxillaria, this one grows vertically, but we've had success with cutting it when it gets too tall and then potting those pseudobulbs.
This is the biggest flower show we ever got from our Leuctodes. It has 11 blooms this year. They're very cute, but unfortunately, they're not scented.
This is a zygopedilum we just got. It's the second time in 6 years we try to grow zygos, so let's see how this goes. From looking at online pictures, we're assuming this is Zygonesia rain blue angel. We liked it because it has a lovely lavender color instead of the usual green and brown that most zygos have.
And this is our Phalaenopsis Malibu Imp that has been in bloom now for over a year. Because of her, our orchid room has been smelling great for ages.
We hope you enjoy this video.